Good morning, new 1%. It's Satoshi Boomin coming at you with another video. Guys, thank you so much yesterday. Got up to 400 likes on the video, almost 300 comments. Absolutely crazy, guys. Can we repeat that today, guys? We got a lot of good news coming out straight from the horse's mouth, straight from Sunny Lou's mouth. You don't want to miss it. Got my hot tea and honey locked and loaded, ready to go, guys. Leave a subscribe down below if you've left a subscribe. Leave 2 comments. Let's get it. So yesterday we burned about 7.1 million Veto. And today we are burning about 4.5 million Veto. That's not what we're worried about today. Let's take a look at the price though. We are down ever so slightly, about 1.1% on the day. Looks like there's some profit taking from yesterday. We had a pretty big rise yesterday. We got up to 8 cents, and then now we're correcting it back down to 7.5 cents around that area. It seems like we hit a price point, then we hang out there for about a week, and then we hit another price point, then we hang out there for about a week, and then we hit another price point. So it'll be funny to see where we end up within the next couple of weeks. I have no doubts that we can get to 10 cents and stay at 10 cents, and that should be a new support level for us. So it's just a wait and see kind of thing here. Again, guys, we've got a lot of stuff coming out of the pipeline, a lot of great stuff. We have a recap of the AMA coming up here shortly. And yeah, there's a lot of good stuff coming down the VeChain pipeline. Veto going crazy yesterday as well, getting up to 1 cent. There's a lot of good stuff. So without further ado, let's get into the news. Thank you to my wonderful, amazing Patreon subscriber here, Bread Garlic House, for giving us this short thread here. So Sunny Lou did the AMA this morning. And he dropped a couple of bombshells on us. The first one is Proof of Authority 2.0. The testnet is out and running right now. So you can go to the GitHub and learn everything you need to know about the testnet for VeChain 2.0. The Proof of Authority 2.0 launch will involve in all stakeholders vote. So node holders, you have to vote on that. And I have no doubts that will pass. Basically, what VeChain 2.0 will do will add immutability to the blockchain, making hard forks really, really difficult to come by, plus amongst other things. H&M has recently decided to scale up on VeChain, so we know H&M's subsidiary, COS, has been working with VeChain in order to track and trace the authenticity and the sustainability of their clothing line. So hopefully we could see more action from H&M and to get their main line of clothes on the blockchain. I have no doubts that that is in the works. We just need to be patient on that. VeChain official is getting more involved in the healthcare sector and talks with the administration of China regarding 19 management solutions similar to the Cypress solution. So if you don't know what the Cypress solution is, VeChain and Idante have come together to create a e-health certificate. So basically, you can go make sure that you're vaccinated, make sure that your medical records stay with you so that you can carry them and have full control over your medical records. So this is awesome. Right now, they're doing vaccination tracking and vaccination passes in 2 hospitals, Arieto and Cyprus. So there's a lot of good stuff that we could do with the Communist Party of China for tracking and tracing and healthcare solutions. Big European countries and Japan are approaching VeChain channel partners showing interest in solutions similar to the e-health cert solution in Cyprus. Technically, it's easy to implement. The challenge is local regulations because, regulators always got to regulate and, everybody wants more money in their pockets. They can never do anything for altruistic reasons only. So this is awesome to see. We did a video about the Idante CEO. He said that there are more hospitals in the pipeline, so this is exciting. We should get more information on this as the weeks come. Sunny highlights the lower network fees and innovations such as fee delegation that make VeChain more attractive than alternatives such as Ethereum. Having a payment sponsor helps companies to focus on the business while the sponsor handles the crypto part. I like that part. It's going to take a lot of the confusion and a lot of the, technical setbacks that plague a lot of decentralized applications away, and that will help people, that will help adoption, in my humble opinion. Sunny Lou also says that changing the Veto generation rate will involve community consensus and it's a last resort. He reiterates that the price of Veto itself is not a concern. Maintaining steady transaction costs is, and the levers are in place to do this. So again, guys, Veto and VeChain have a 2-token model. They just want to keep the cost of transactions steady and, not have spikes like Ethereum, because right now you can't do anything on Ethereum. Gas fees are like 200 gwei. If you want to send $10 of Ethereum somewhere, it's probably going to cost you 15 to 20. So this is why we have the 2-token model. Now we're going to talk about Veto here in a little bit, guys. I know you guys have been asking me, should I buy Veto, this, that, and the third? First of all, guys, why are you buying a coin that's pumped, almost 60%? Guys, you have to think of it the opposite way, okay? When something is down 60%, that's when you should be FOMOing in if it's a good project. You need to do the opposite of FOMO, okay? That's just my humble opinion. You could do what you want with your money, but sorry, I feel like I have something stuck in my throat all of a sudden when I record. I was fine before I started recording, and then now all of a sudden I just feel like I have something clogged in my throat, so you got to bear with me here. VeChain will be pushing out a new developer support program headed by Peter Zhu, the chief scientist of VeChain, that targets not just community developers but also pro developers. Details to be announced soon. And then here it says, even if the economic node pool is completely depleted, the foundation will use VeChain and Veto in its arsenal to support future community programs. Sunny Lou talks about financial assets, which are NFT assets used in enterprise scenarios such as custodianship, certifications, digital twins, etc. VeChain official can easily create these NFTs with toolchain by providing only the content. VeChain does the rest. Here it says VeChain hints at a new wallet ? We'll have to see about that. VeChain and BYD enters the third phase. San Marino partnership has been slowed down due to COVID. Should be restarted once the situation stabilizes. And that was it. So thanks for the recap, Bread Garlic House. I really appreciate you, man. Guys, if you want to watch the whole AMA, I will leave a link in the comment section below after the obligatory scammers are impersonating me in the comment section, which gets me to this point, guys, just real quick. Scammers are impersonating me in the comment section. I do not use WhatsApp at all. Like, who the fuck uses WhatsApp in America? Like, let's be honest here. They're probably from another country. They're probably down bad, poor as hell, and, just trying to do anything they can to scratch by. So if they do comment down below and try to get you to go to WhatsApp, have fun with them a little bit. Cuss them out. In India, I think motherfucker is called mochad or something like that. So call them a mochad. And, stick it to them for me, because, taking other people's money is deplorable, and there's no room for it. I don't care if you're in a freaking shanty town in the middle of Zimbabwe or whatever the fuck they are at. So have some fun with them, and I'll try to delete them, but they come back with a vengeance, guys. They don't stop. Every day I have to delete like 50 freaking posts because they try to steal people's money. So that's it. Moving on. Bam. Vexchange 2.0 developer preview, guys. This is awesome. Let's take a look at this preview. This will be Vexchange. This will be the decentralized finance of VeChain. So let's take a look. Flash loans, price oracles, VIP 180 token pairs, and more. Excuse me, guys. There's something in my throat. Let me take a sip of tea here. I don't know what the heck. I was all up and ready to do a video, and then as soon as I get a video, something, I don't know. Vexchange has been around for 2.5 or so years. Originally, Vexchange has our still highly popular and easy to swap service, Veto.Exchange. Due to the success of Veto.Exchange, we then launched a full-fledged swapping service on Vexchange, which, like VeChain, is a modified hard fork. But in this case, Vexchange is a fork of Uniswap v1. Vexchange has seen massive support from the foundation and the community. In the current landscape, it is almost a necessity to have a DEX in your ecosystem. I mean, one of the goals of crypto is decentralization after all. Vexchange v1 has been somewhat successful, but hasn't been the massive force we had hoped for. Many still do not know Vexchange exists and that you can easily build decentralized applications on the VeChain that can rival Ethereum's DeFi landscape. So we sought out to update the nuts and bolts of Vexchange to become the foundation of DeFi on VeChain, and that's what we did, thus giving me a few more gray hairs on my head. Thank you, sir, for the gray hairs. We really appreciate you and your sacrifice. Okay, enough chit chat. Let's get on with it. Some of the features of Vexchange will have price oracles, flash loans, token-to-token pairs, integrated with Sync 2, and much more. In addition to those features above, Vexchange will have a governance token. Oh, yes, a governance token, guys. So there will be some liquidity mining. I will show you guys how to do all that. Once those details come out, guys, we can make us some pretty pennies with this, all right? 1-inch token, I did the liquidity mining for that. Bruh, I'm telling you, we made a lot of ducats with that one. And that's an Ethereum token. If you don't know what 1-inch is, 1-inch exchange is an Ethereum exchange that, aggregates a lot of the Ethereum decentralized exchanges so that you can get the best price on swaps. And earlier, like 5 months ago, they had a liquidity mining where you provide liquidity to their automated market protocol, and then they would distribute 1-inch tokens depending on how long you have invested with them. Hopefully this stays the same, but we'll have to take a look. It's important to note that we are still a modified fork of Uniswap, but in this case, Uniswap v2, as VeChain itself has several key distinctive features that differentiate it from Ethereum. Vexchange 2 will inherently have features that differentiate from Uniswap v2, features like VIP 191, MTT, for example. Those who hold Vexchange token might not have to pay fees for gas through VIP 191. This is a possibility with VeChain. Similar to Apple's iOS developer previews, we're releasing a developer preview of Vexchange 2 so developers can start gathering ideas on things they'd like to build on top of Vexchange 2 or VeChain. This means that there are a few light bugs that you may notice with Vexchange 2. A few are noted below. Vexchange 2 is built on Sync 2, which is currently not compatible with Sync 1 or Comet. When connecting your new wallet to Vexchange 2, you will be prompted with a Sync 2 pop-up requesting you to create a new wallet. Make sure your browser allows pop-ups. You will see the power of Sync 2 as it works on any environment, meaning you will not have to install a browser extension or application to actually swap your testnet tokens. To make sure you grab some VeChain, some testnet VT and VTHO from the testnet faucet. So there's a faucet that you can go get some testnet Veto, testnet VeChain, and do your tests there. When connecting your wallet, you will see the following steps. So we have here, trying to connect the Sync wallet. It'll initialize. Once your wallet is connected, each transaction you submit will go through Vexchange 2. Now, this is still in progress. This is still a testnet. So there are some bugs. Successful approval of token will show no sign of success. You will have to refresh the website to continue to the next step. There are some UI inconsistencies, and different browsers handle Sync 2 differently. So, guys, I'm going to wait until the full version comes out and all the details have been released. Hopefully, we can get some more information on that automated market protocol. As soon as we do, guys, I will let you know. They're doing the same thing with liquid finance as well for the Cardano, for the Cardano smart contracts as well. And I will give you a tutorial on that too, guys. I'm here for you. I want to make your pockets fatter, legally, not financial advice, not a financial advisor, but I'm trying to put you guys on game because I love you. All right. More details and roadmap to come on official launch. With gratitude. Thank you, good sir Kenneth. I really appreciate you, brother. Great write up here. I'm excited. Once I heard that there was a new governance token coming out, that piqued my interest, baby. I'm excited. Let's get it. All right, guys, let's talk about Veto here. So Veto had a major pump yesterday. A lot of gas tokens did, which leads me to this, guys. A lot of people have been asking me, should I buy Veto? Is Veto a good investment? I will say it once and I'll say it again. If you want to buy Veto, remember, it's a speculative play, okay? So you're going to have to either buy it and hope for a pump or buy it and hold. All right. You never know when gas tokens are going to go sky high. It has happened before. Theta Fuel has gone parabolic a couple of times. I remember back in the bear market, Theta Fuel went sky high. So it all just depends on whales pumping. It depends on if a big buyer comes in and buys up swaths of Veto. So if I were you and you're in the VeChain ecosystem and you want to make a speculative play on Veto or OceanX or another VeChain ecosystem coin that's a little bit under a penny, I would buy a huge swath of it and forget about it. So let's just say you have $5,000 laying around. Let's get out the handy dandy calculator here. The reason why I'm saying $5,000 is because you're going to want a lot of this stuff. I mean, maybe $1 billion if you can get it, because if a major super crazy pump happens and it gets to 20 cents, 30 cents, something crazy like that, you're going to be a very, very rich person. So let's take a look here. Right now, the VeThor token is about 1 penny right now. I don't expect it to stay there, guys. I think it's going to fall below a penny. But let's just say you put 5,000 in VeThor and you just forget about it. All right. So that is not correct. So $5,000 times 0.012. That is about 60,000 VeThor. Am I dumb? 5,000 times 0.01. Is that better? For some reason, I think it's about 50,000 VeThor. Okay, you just move the decimal point over a couple of spots. So you'll get about 50,000 VeThor, maybe a bit more. I think you'll get more. Let me do that again. Sorry, guys. 1 second. My math is off. I'll be right back. All right. So looking on Binance here. So if you put $5,000 into VeThor right now, you get about 428,228 VeThor. Maybe you might need a little bit more. I would say about $10,000 into VeThor, so you could just get a cool million. And just wait. Literally, just wait. At any moment it could pump to 30 cents, 50 cents, maybe if we go super mega bullish. and you got $500,000. That's probably the easiest money you could make if you just depending on how long you want to hold and how long you want to wait for it. Because these gas tokens are so hard to predict a pump, you might be waiting for a while, but that's just up to you. If I were you and you wanted to speculate on this, and you don't have 10 grand right now to put in, you could just dollar cost average your way up to that. I'm pretty sure that, the Veto token is probably not going to be 1 cent forever. I'm pretty sure that it's going to come back down to these levels here. And at these price points, you could probably get, a million Veto for about 5 grand at these price points, but not at this one. So it's all up to you guys. If I don't really have a prediction for Veto, I'd like to see it go to 30, 40 cents. That'll be a nice chunk of change for a lot of people, especially if you got 1 million or 1 billion of them. I know some people have been collecting Veto like crazy. I know some people that only buy Veto, and they're doing pretty good right now. So that's the Veto news. That's my opinion on it. I'm not buying it personally. I'm just literally letting my VeChain sit and letting it generate Veto for me, so that one day I wake up pleasantly surprised when Veto's $1 and I go buy a McLaren or something. Just kidding. So, and with that, gas tokens gain 300% as the quest for Ethereum network alternatives expands. Gas tokens quietly move higher as gas cost of transacting on the Ethereum network highlights the benefits of dual token models with stable fees. All right. So VeChain and Veto, 2 token models, stabilizing the fees of smart contract usage on the blockchain. So VeThor token is one of 2 tokens that were launched on the VeChain Thor public blockchain following the project's rebrand in 2018. VeChain is the native token of the platform and performs as the primary value transfer token, while Veto is a VIP 180 standard token, meaning it represents the cost of transacting on the blockchain. Since hitting a low of 0.00125 on February the 1st, Veto prices rocketed 615% to a high of a penny yesterday, thanks to a recorded 325 million in trading volume. After a correction that saw the price drop to 0.0037, Veto is now climbing again and trades above a penny. So there's massive growth for Veto. Veto is inseparable from the overall functionality of VeChain Thor, as it also represents a smart contract layer of the network, handling all transactions as smart contract executions. As part of the dual token model, Veto is automatically distributed to VeChain holders at rates ranging from 1.4 to 1.9%, depending on the wallet provider. You could stake more on ViTRO. You can get about 15% on ViTRO. I do not know the authenticity of ViTRO. I've never used ViTRO, guys. So if you put all your money on ViTRO and it gets hacked, don't come back at me. I'm just the messenger, right? So use that at your own risk. Now, Neo's gas token went up as well. Similar to the VeChain Thor token model, users who hold Neo in a wallet they control automatically earn staking rewards at a rate of 1.61%, which is paid in the form of gas. Excitement for gas began to pick up early February as information about the launch of Neo 3 began to pick up alongside the development of cross-chain bridges to Ethereum and Binance Smart Chain. Gas traded at a low of 1.79 on February 1st before recording a record 1.5 billion in trading volume that saw its price spike to the high of 15.8 cents on February 21. Holy crap. Just as the transaction fees on the Ethereum network were surging to their highest level in 6 months. And I want to check something real quick, guys. If you just want to bear with me here. I think this will be good for us all to see. Let's take a look at gas token. And yeah, I mean, they have a supply, so that's why it went all the way up to $11. I mean, I honestly don't think VeChain, Veto will get to $15. Like, that is, yeah, that's probably not going to happen. And if it does, there's probably something wrong. So, this is pretty awesome, guys. ONG, Ontology Gas Token. Users who hold ONT and qualified wallets can earn an average of 8.56 interest that is paid in form of ONG, which can be traded or used to pay transaction costs. Central features of the Ontology network include ONT ID, the digital ID application that is utilized throughout the ecosystem, and the decentralized exchange DDFX, which enables data tokenization, data tracing, and cross-system data processing. Ontology was designed to support cross-chain integration and layer 2 scalability with projects like the Wing.Finance DeFi platform, which offers support for Neo and Ethereum-based tokens, as well as Onto Wallet, which recently achieved support for 12 separate blockchains, including Polkadot and the Binance Smart Chain. So ONG experienced a price rally of about 480% on February 1st to a high of $1. Wow. $1.13 on February 21st, with the token reaching a record 1.42 billion in 24-hour trading volume. Now, back to Veto, guys. I know a lot of people are going to ask me, where do I buy Veto? Okay. You can use the link in my description below. That'll take you to Binance.com. Now, if you're in the United States or somewhere that you can't use Binance.com, you can use a VPN, or you can sign up for Binance US. Now, if you use the link in my description, again, it's going to take you to Binance.com. If you want to support me, use a VPN and get on there that way. But if you want to use Binance US, you could do the same. You could also buy it on OceanX, MXC, and ViTRO. Now remember, ViTRO, you can get 15% on your VeChain, but I don't know the validity of it. I don't know how safe of it. I've never used ViTRO before. Use it at your own risk. So yeah. Wow, it's almost been 30 minutes. I've been blabbering on that long. Holy cow. Moving on. We've got Eisenreich here. Thank you to Eisenreich. VeChain and Food Agility Summit 2021. So today and tomorrow, Mission Food Life brings together leaders from across the agri-food technology and research centers. And they will be having a virtual event today and tomorrow. This was pretty awesome on Reddit. Shout out to Guy Dane here on Reddit. Live Canna cartridges have arrived this week. Verified it on the VeChain blockchain. Freaking sweet, guys. So again, if you didn't know, VeChain is now tracking live Canna products, which are CBD products, on the VeChain Thor blockchain, tracking for authenticity and potency. Here's what he had to say. As soon as I saw the news last week about Live Canna ensuring each product bought from them will be on the VeChain blockchain, I A, freaked out, me too, because I was so excited to finally buy a product I enjoy and verify its authenticity, and B, ripped the box open as soon as it arrived from USPS. Freaking awesome. I thought I would share my experience as well as answer any questions other members may have. So once you scan the QR code, you are prompted to input that code right below to authenticate the product. From there, you have the option for them to send you a more detailed information, which of course I did because I'm enamored with this new technology and love specifics. Email breaks it down into 4 components: real items receipt, certificate of authority, your portfolio, and blockchain ID. What I found most intriguing was that within the certificate of authenticity, you can view a detailed breakdown of the entire cannabinoid analysis of your product, along with signatures of the quality control manager and co-scientific director for that specific batch. I mean, can I get a heck yes in the chat? Heck yes, indeed. So it sees here that, guys, they have a lot of good information. The entire cannabinoid analysis of the product is good. And again, we're bringing back trust to the ecosystem. Now, a couple of ladies yesterday, we did a short presentation for a Chinese brand lipstick that's coming out, and you can scan the QR code on the lipstick and it'll give you like a story, a way to personalize your lipstick, so that, you know, other people could check it out. And I didn't get too many responses. I got a couple of mixed responses. Some ladies saying that they do care about, you know, what's in their lipstick and their makeup. Some ladies said they don't care. So I'll have to ask that a little bit more to really get a good view of what's going on in that area. I know me, like, I want to know, like, when I'm playing video games, I want to know who created the video game. I want to know, you know, who are these developers that I'm giving $70 of my money to? Are they, you know, decent people? Do they cut corners? You know what I mean? Stuff like that. So it'll be interesting to know, you know, what more ladies think about when they're, you know, putting on the makeup, because it is a process. You know, they sit down, they get all their tools out. It's like an artist painting a canvas, and I want to see if they feel that that connection. But that's for another video, guys. It's time to wrap things up. I've been blabbering on for 30 minutes. Holy cow. I didn't even know this video was that long. Thank you to my wonderful Patreon subscribers. AJ, Bergalic House, Matt Harris, Sergio, Leslie Nielsen, The Fern Line, Jeffrey, Ethan, AmericanHomeRemedies.com, Maryland for Crypto, Boost Wayne, Feruz Den, Brady Adams, Joel Minnis, Kyle Bachi, CryptoSVT.si, Eric Parra, at Dig the Voice for the People, HBDSouthBay.com, Daniel A, Crypto Chemtrails, Climax ZH, Angela Schroyer, and Craig Wadding. Thank you so much, guys, for your wonderful Patreon support. I love each and every one of you, and I love doing these videos just for you guys. Please, if you're subscribed and you're still watching 32 minutes into the video, thank you. Go ahead and leave 2 comments down below for me. I really appreciate it. If you have not subscribed, hit that subscribe button, guys. We're trying to push to 10K, and then after 10K, we're going to push. I mean, we're really going to push to 100,000 subscribers. We're trying to 10X this sucker, and I believe we can. There's a lot of new YouTubers coming out, you know, about a month ago, blah, blah, blah. Just, you know, crap. Complete crap. And I hope a lot of them get washed away during the next bear market. But you know what? I'm not going to be washed away. I'm here for the long haul, baby. I was here during the first bear market, and I'll be here during the next one. We have the 1,147 days to the next Bitcoin block halving, guys. You know, the markets are retracing a little bit, to be honest here. Let's take a look. You know, Bitcoin's down 10%. Ethereum's down 7%. So it looks like there's a lot of profit taking occurring. And this is why I say, guys, you got to remain even keeled. I mean, yesterday we were up. Everybody was excited. Where's that same energy? Where's that same energy, guys? Got to keep it, you know. Orbs is pumping 50%. I've never heard of that coin before. Sia coin's finally getting its pump. Hopefully, you know, we can get up there. I know it's been lagging for a while. Raven coin is up. VeChain is up. But the rest of the market is down. I'm not really worried about it, guys. All right, I'm going to have to end this because holy crap, we're almost at 40 minutes. I love each and every one of you. Don't let your memes be dreams. I will talk to you soon with the Cardano updates, guys. Please go ahead. Leave a couple of comments down below. I'm answering all comments today. Don't let your memes be dreams, and I will talk to you soon. Goodbye.